What's good, y'all? Another edition of Yellow Tape. What's going on with your host DOJ and Uncle Jackie on his way? What's going on? Give me 30 seconds and we got it going on, y'all. We're back for another edition of Yellow Tape. What's going on, DOJ? How you doing today, bro?
Chilling, man, chilling, enjoying myself. Still feeling the after effects from our little reunion we had on Friday.
Oh yeah, definitely was a good show on Friday on Uncle Jackie Network about the reunion you had, stickball reunion.
Yes, sir. If you guys haven't seen that, give that a look. Give that a shout out, comment on that. Oh man, it was a fun time, man. It was good to get some of the old guys back together.
Definitely. Let's go. It's good, Uncle Jackie. See, we were just talking about you, bro. Know what I mean? That stickball reunion was great, bro. With the stickball finest, I'm gonna call y'all pause. You know what I mean?
No, absolutely. No.
And I can't wait for you guys. Get a show going on with the legends. You know what I mean? The ones that y'all look up to. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna be real. If you ask, especially those certain types of groups that we have now, and those kids, well, I call them kids, we're all the same age, but the dudes that we all played with, and like a Jack in the we all feel the same way. Like we were like, damn, we were supposed to be like the real legends of Harlem to go ahead. If we had that league going and everything was good from there, like it'd have been a whole nother universe. You know what I mean? But it's good. It's good. It was good. We made that transcendence up to the Bronx, and looks better. We can't wait to see what's gonna happen this year.
And what's good though is that, like I was telling y'all during the show, that how my neighborhood had a little league too. Wasn't we played stickball too, but at my time it was more so it changed to wiffle ball,
Mm-hmm.
and but it started off with stickball, I could say too, because we had a little box and we had a couple Spanish dudes throwing them high heat pours, you know what I mean? And it was crazy because as a youngin', and when I'm saying youngin', I'm like 7, 8 years old at the time, you know what I mean? Watching that, I was fascinated because I used to love baseball. My mom did that. But, to go back to what I'm saying, is just that to have it inside of a community that I know your community was the only community that had it. My community had it. But to speak about it and build the camaraderie that came out from that, the friendship, the manhood, you understand?
Bro,
You know what I mean?
I built lasting friendships on there. As you can see, if you guys get to check to see on there, my brother's on there, and the other two people who are involved, my man Eddie, Angel, those are like my brothers, bro. Like just like Jack, bro. I'd have never known Jack. I'd have never ran into me and Jack, as he says all the times. We were in the same hood, but we were never around at the same time. Our circles didn't move around at the same time. So it's it was bound to go ahead and then what sports wise, bro, and to meet somebody like that where it's like you see when he talks about it, he goes, yo, this game is what I gotta do this. Ooh, I gotta do this. Let me see what's this about. And that competition that's in there, that's what I meet from everybody, is the competition of wanting to be like, hold up, I think I could do this, bro. I think this looks like something I can go ahead and get into, and that's just making the game better, bro. And it doesn't matter black, white, purple, green. It don't.
Yeah,
Size wise, I done seen great people who were less under 6 feet, over 6 feet. Like it don't. Old guys, young guys. I know a pack of old dudes. We usually have an over 30, under 30, over 40, under 40 games, and it be bro,
just as good as the young guys.
Yeah, bro. It just as a mixed team, so it has it. Stickball has no biases, man. The only thing I wish I could change, because we brought it up on Friday that I didn't bring up, the only thing I wish I could change, bro, is being able to get more females into it. We've had females in the past, and we've had like people who were higher up in the league. They were like, if I'm not mistaken, she was a president and all this other things that was in there. But it was one, maybe two women out of like a million dudes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's all I wish right there was to go ahead and get more girls to go ahead and be like, yo, let me go ahead and try that because it's easy to get the dudes when you see it, like you said, the camaraderie go around. Dudes be like, damn, y'all hang out like this every Sunday?
Mm-hmm.
Every Sunday, dogs.
Yeah. That's
Wait,
how it is. You know what I mean?
how come some of these dudes don't be playing? Why does some dudes just come out just to chill here? Some dudes just go, yo, you know what, bro? Everybody else does. I do stuff 6 days out of the week. This one day for a few hours, I'm gonna be here, bro. I'm gonna be here and I'm just gonna be chilling.
Just chilling, yep. And you know what to expect. You know that it ain't no drama. You know,
Nah, man.
you're going to get the curse out. You're going to get the you know the back and forth of good gamemanship. But there's no exceeding that. You know, there's no let's take it to the next level type of thing. You know what I
It's
mean?
hilarious. Out of the years I done played stickball, bro, there's always every week you can count. There's gonna be an argument, guarantee. Guaranteed. You're gonna have an argument. Someone's not gonna get the right call. Someone's gonna feel like they're not the challenge ain't go through. Something is gonna happen. They're gonna be like, something's going on. But to see a full blown fight, like fist fight, and trying to go on, bro, that takes a lot. Like it takes a lot for it to get that far. Like it's not about that over here, man. And that says a lot when you get, like you said, these old community groups where it was like we could fight all the time, bro. I can
Mhm.
meet you outside your building. You can meet me outside my building. We can fight right then and there. It don't. That's
Mhm.
easy. That's easy money. But if we doing something sports related, where it's like your team versus my team, that makes it difficult. And we have to follow those rules, and competition makes that possible. You know?
It can even the feel from like you said, doesn't matter your size, your strength, your
Oh
thing,
man.
your ability to play the game, man. What you bring to the game.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's a good thing, you know what I mean? Because
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to be honest with you, in wiffle ball and stickball, that's where I first met, you know, lefty people. I mean, I probably seen it on the game and stuff, but didn't pay attention to it. But accuracy of lefty.
I would have never known this. We've covered this beforehand on for baseball. My family runs deep, and I just was never the dude. I was never. Don't bother me. Don't waste my time. Don't go ahead and it was like, all right, whatever. A whole bunch of wasted talent, bro. And it took a while to understand like what is the problem with this. And finally, it was like, well, you do everything opposite. You don't feel comfortable on this side. You feel comfortable over there, and that's why in stickball, like I said, I shout outs and may he rest in peace. Link, Nino, older gentleman on the Young Bucks came to come find me. He was like, "Yo, come over here real quick. Come over here real quick. Let me hold the bat like this and do this way. Go stand this way. Go ahead and switch your hands. Does this feel comfortable now? Like swing. Oh shit. I'd have never known that I bat lefty. I do everything else lefty. Like what? I thought because I do it, I throw with my right or I write with my right. Everything has to be this way. But that was a shift and change for a lot of stuff in there, man.
Facts.
Yeah, and I miss that having that come like you said that camaraderie and that going out and playing other people, going out and your team versus my squad. Like a lot of those people don't want to do that. I don't hear a lot of people going outside to play basketball like that to go do that no more.
Yeah, man. I like it's not there no more. And if it is, it's they not getting the full effect of being outside. They people more so going to the gym, indoors. We was out there when it was raining. You know what I mean? We was out there at different times where, outside was what all it was. You know what I mean? I mean, we
Mm-hmm.
still the internet and stuff like that, but it wasn't. We wasn't keen to that. We was wanting to go outside and feel that air and be with other people that look like us and move like us, type of thing. You know what I mean? But or had the same interests as us, I should say, because
Absolutely.
again, like you said, you and Jack was around in the same neighborhood, but y'all weren't that
No,
interactive.
we separated by blocks, bro. Legitimately 2, 3 blocks.
Man, for sure.
Never would have ran into him. That's how huge you understand. That's how big the city is, and that's how big Harlem is altogether. And you know, you stay on one side, I stay on the other. That's how it is, bro.
You
And
from
it was like, bro,
you
a
from
sport like
Lincoln?
this
I mean,
is like you can't bring none of that outside shit over here. You can't. I'm not. It don't worry about and Don't even get me started about gang members and people who and the opposite do the opposite, who are law enforcement that go into that. Like, we got both sides of the spectrum in Stickball, and none of that matters, bro. None of that, because you don't bring none of that outside shit up here. It's all about the games and how what you did in these last 7 innings, bro.
I'm trying to get Jack over here. Hey, Miss Brinson, how you doing? Thanks for welcome back. We missed you.
Good evening, Miss Branson.
What's going on? Thanks for the support. Thanks for the support, everybody. I'm going to throw some shade out here this afternoon, this evening, I should say. Just got a phone call prior to the show, right? We host the show every day, Tuesday at 6 p.m. Everybody know this, right?
Oh no!
Assume that, no. You assume that, especially the host and everything. We know that. Their family members know that.
You know that.
You know what I mean? And my daughter happened to call me at 6 p.m. talking some mess to me, and I'm like, "Don't you know I got a show today?" You know what I mean? She like, "Oh, you got a show today?" I love you. Look.
The greatest.
Look. Sorry, baby.
You made it on the show. I knew, man. She had to.
Jeez Louise. Sorry, baby. I love you. And thanks for the support. You out here. I just wanted to make sure you was out here. That's why I know that now.
Okay, that was the test. That was the test to see, make sure you were still watching. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Shout out to my work, where I work at. You know what I mean? For the people that have been supporting me and asking me about my channel, those that subscribe to my channel. I definitely appreciate you guys showing support, and appreciate for showing support to a dude like me, because y'all see that it's real. You know what I mean? Y'all know it ain't nothing sideways or anything. It's just straight shit, as y'all see the product that's being put out there as well. So I just want to show some love to Uncle Theo J. You know what I mean? His side and his support from over there, dedicated every week as well to come out here.
Absolutely. It's always a pleasure, man. It's always a pleasure to engage with all the love that we get out here. It's always a pleasure to go ahead and see you and talk shop, man.
Word, definitely, man. I mean, we just touched down the latest news, like I was put up there in the description. P. Diddy, we talking about the latest news on P. Diddy. We also going to touch down that New York is still a hybrid, or should I say, a breeding ground for
hot zone.
Hot zone. Yeah, that's the hot zone for a lot of things violence going on. Gun violence, it should be, and mental health awareness type of action going on out there. There's a knock on the door, y'all. I don't know if I should allow this person in or not. Because, you know what I mean?
Hey, man, woke up, man. It's cool.
You look like Mr.
You know what's bad funny? I thought he was frozen like that too. I thought he was just gonna be frozen and stuck like that. I'm like, oh, and then it works. It's over. That's the screensaver.
People, I just realized what to do. I'm still supporting while I'm on.
Okay, that's what's up.
My screen is still on the show. I didn't even think that was possible.
Make sure you don't get you don't run
just
both sounds, because then you'll hear the echo or the interference on it.
Y'all hear interference?
No. I was just saying, just as long as you make sure that thing you're good. Yeah, you straight.
Yeah, it's the mini screen. Like, this technology is beautiful. I'm just gonna say that technology is beautiful. How y'all doing, fellas? What's going on?
All right, man. Reminiscing on last Friday, and then giving the rundown.
Yeah, on your show.
Yeah.
That was tough.
That's a great one, man.
Yeah, appreciate it. That was fun too.
Mm-hmm.
I was
just saying we were covering that. It was like the fact that without stickball, honestly, without any bullshit, without stickball, me and you really wouldn't have ran into each other. Me and you wouldn't have seen each other. We probably would have seen each other in the street and just been like, all right, and just crossing like just nobody's. Like, it ain't done. And like, because of stickball, it doesn't matter your past, your future, what you into, whatever. As long as you just playing this game on there, bro, it's like It's bring it, bro. Let's see what you got. And I don't care what you talking. I don't care what colors you doing. It matters what team you got here. That's the team you got right there. Let's see what you're gonna do for them, bro. Let's see how good that team is to go ahead and go from there.
That shit is Harlem's favorite pastime, man. That was like one of the best things that Reem had ever done for me in life was to take me to 115th between Park and Madison, which I don't know how I didn't know they was doing it on my block, literally my projects. I didn't know.
Okay.
I remember old times.
I can hear your echo on this one though now.
Yeah, look. Angel Hall, Ashanti, Alicia Keys, who is more beautiful? Okay, that's
I don't. I mean, a bunch of dudes to go ahead and go there. More beautiful and
Ashanti, more talented than Alicia Keys.
Yeah, I'm more of an Alicia Keys fan, but
I love both of them. They like
I love both of them. That's a terrible pick. That must be like a quick time with Slime on Drink Champs because I don't even know how to go ahead and go.
I mean, I think it depends on your style and thing. Because I didn't think Ashanti was that pretty at one point in time until I had to, actually watch it in different lighting, I should say. And she's beautiful. Ashanti is beautiful. And Uncle Jackie been saying that from day one about Ashanti. Yeah. And I was like, but she's beautiful. You know what I mean? Alicia Keys, she got a hood look. She got a hood stink. Like, don't fuck, but you could still approach me, nigga. You know what I mean? Pause. You know what I mean? So,
right.
The fact that she looks, my thing with her is, I can't even believe we get into this, but the fact I'm more of Alicia Keys fan is because she gives me different vibes and those types of vibes, and then you'd be like, wait, what are you again? Like, what, you think she's something else? And then you'd be like, no, what is she, like Italian and black or something like that, or something mixed up? And I was just like, what? Like, what? I don't. What? I'm with it. So
that's me right there, Italian and black. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Yo, Angel, what's going on, Angel? I don't know who you are. Thanks for the support, first and foremost, man. But you throwing out something off. That's your people, Uncle Jack, or you know what I mean?
I don't know if they are. Appreciate the shout out to you, Angel.
Word.
I don't know.
You just throwing our subject all off, but we appreciate the content. We gonna speak on it. You know what I mean? Because that's we like the interaction.
Now, Mary J is my cougar. Mary J, my cougar. She's my cougar. But you don't know if any of these women are truly beautiful unless you sit down and talk to them.
Yeah.
And then we'll find out if they're not that you think they are.
That's facts. Because they could be totally horrible 10 different people. You know what I mean? 10 different people.
So I'm scared to be Mike. Scared to meet Jordan. All that money I spent on them sneakers, I'm scared to meet the man.
I'm going to make you reevaluate your life.
He would make you not like him no more. I don't think for certain people.
I don't know. I heard stories about Mike. Keep it moving.
I heard stories about Mike and being non-comfort. Don't want to be talked to by nobody and approached by nobody. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Not nobody who's nobody. Just a fan.
Yo, check out my man channel, man. Uncle Jackie Sports and Variety Network, man. He got nice shorts. He be content he putting up there. He started off with the videos, you know what I mean? But his shorts is immaculate. And I mean, he got trouble brewing over there in Harlem. So check it out.
I appreciate y'all. And right now, I'm focused on LeBron James being at P.Diddy parties. I really don't think people don't understand what satire is. And since they're being so mad, I'm bringing out more and more stuff about LeBron and bad. Like I got him in a pink 2-piece coming up soon. So if you feel any kind of way, come to the chop and get chopped up.
Leave my nephew alone, bro. You gotta leave my nephew alone. Or LeBron, my nephew, bro. You gotta leave him alone, bro. He didn't at the time he thought he was expanding. You know what I mean? He didn't think
all that flopping. I don't think he represented New York with all that acting, man. He make the NBA look like with all that flopping.
No, well, he was doing that trying to get called like that. That's a different thing. You know what I mean? Well, he was doing that, but.
Oh no, I don't. That's why I said satire. Like my man Mate said, this is satire, Shannon. He told you it was satire. You went crazy anyway. I'm telling the folks, the fans, the not fans, people just tuning in. It's satire, but if you want to take it serious, I can go stupid for stupid on a comment line with you. I don't really mind. It's fun to me.
That's the problem when people don't understand comedy, and it goes, I'm always so hurt. Then go ahead and go. So then if you're hurt or if you feel some, just turn it off.
Yes, like
Stop
that.
it.
That
Stop
I
it.
don't think
Go
that
by.
makes
So that means to tell me you
Sat there
looked
for a
at
full
exactly
minute
what
and
it
listened to
said.
me talk.
You looked exactly what it said pop up. You watched it and you went, all right, this is where I'm going. Like I don't. Come on, dog.
you knew the
I didn't
title.
make
You
I
you
didn't
knew
make an hour and an hour 15 long documentary, and you pay money for any of this shit, bro. What are you complaining about? You could just keep on scrolling. Go ahead and click next and go ahead and go do that.
next.
But if you want to sit there and you want to waste your time, by all means, I would love to waste time as well. It doesn't. It's not gonna stop. It don't. I'm not gonna apologize for anything. I'm not gonna go ahead and go that way because at the end of the day, I'm not showing off any misinformation. I'm not telling you this is what I found. I'm not saying that this is the truth about anything. I'm not saying any of that. This is the exact video that I released over here. This is what I'm showing right here. This is the joke of what I'm showing here. If you want to choose to believe it, that just shows where your brain is, I guess.
That's what I put. I'm like, man, LeBron James fans seems to have missed out on education. And sucks to be them. That's not my problem. I made sure I put comedy, satire, satirical,
So,
whatever you want to know that it was a joke off of a real situation, but it's a joke. Just like the Meek Mills thing. I almost had to go ham on somebody there. Like,
Yeah, like
it's not
someone said,
even Meek
it's
Mills
not
in the
Meek
game.
Mill. That's not Meek
It's not even him in
Mill.
the game.
you know what it is? It's what we don't like to go ahead and go say to is the misinformation that a lot of people put up on a lot of these websites and a lot of these shows and a lot of these videos and stuff where they make it believable. You know what I'm saying? And they get some of these gullible people to believe whatever it is that they show, like the audio leakage of all those super little videos that are superimposed of stuff. And it's like, yeah, believe this. I found this from here. And then it's like, there's no fact checking.
That's
There's
what I'm about to say.
nobody going ahead and doing any of
No
that
one
stuff.
is doing past watching that video that's being put out there right there.
Bro,
Now,
it's
if you
crazy
go
to
to
me.
the next
It's crazy
video,
to me because if you was to run into an Uncle Jackie video and then you go, okay, I have a problem with this video. Let me click on whoever it is that's posting the video. Click, you see all the humor and all the videos that's on his page. Okay, this is what he does. Now I know this isn't the type of person that's gonna go ahead and go take this seriously. A lot of these other dudes, I've had the same argument over with people, and it's like, yo, bro, you listening to somebody who based off of a fear tactic or out of quick grabs or quick screen grabs. It's like, oh, I read the first five lines and this is what I know. I know this to be the truth. And it's like, bro, do your research. Please don't go ahead and go spew misinformation. Please don't go ahead and go do that. And please stop, you people stop listening and thinking the news is gonna be here. Like this is for us. This is our entertainment. This is for entertainment purposes. Whenever you see something, you click on YouTube. That's for entertainment purposes. Facebook, entertainment purposes. You should not be getting your news, your information, and stuff you put out into the world from Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, which is the worst. Everything, all of that, YouTube, all of that. You shouldn't go ahead and go do that, bro.
Or you can click on the video and look at it. It will say entertainment. It will say comedy. It will let you know if it was for real.
That's
Sometimes,
that
that is
word.
mine too. Mine lets you know if I'm for real or not. You got to go a little deeper into the video. Don't just look at the damn thing. Click on the damn video. It's gonna say satirical comedy. My hashtag game is serious. I make sure I'm not fooling you.
Yeah.
I'm not doing clickbait. I don't do clickbait. I tell you, it's satirical. It's
There you
bullshit.
That's what it was. Clickbait.
yeah, but
Mhm.
there's a lot of people that does that. So yeah, it messes up for people that trying to bring real content like that. But again, it goes down to what you brothers are saying, that if you fact find or you go to the next video, you will see that content may be the same, you know what I mean, or maybe up to. So it's not or you may see the same people doing a different skit. You understand? So you know it's not real. You understand? So you have to take that knowledge and absorb it in that fashion. But a lot of people want to take it for what it is, and like, but I'll tell you what it is. Guarantee, if you could put a face and your face to a comment, a lot of comments wouldn't be on the internet.
Right.
You
But
understand?
that's also where you get where people take it too seriously. Like Ms. Brinson said, it's just everything is taken way too serious, and then people forget that it's like, bro, this is all for entertainment purposes. Like this isn't. You shouldn't. If you want real information, you want to know the truth, and you want to know everything that's on there, and you're too lazy to go ahead and go fact find, then turn on the TV and watch the news.
I
That's
was
the
about to
only
say,
thing I can help you with.
damn news. It's still free.
It's the word. If you're just too lazy to go check and click a couple little things, you're willing to go ahead and watch this video. You got to this satirical video, flipping through something, so you knew you was bullshitting the whole time you was on there. It's not like you were looking at world news and real world news, and then this random video came up and you went, oh, "This is it. This is the truth." No, bro, go ahead and look it up, bro. Do what you got to do. It's not hard.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna let y'all know, man. I had another pause. No Diddy. I had another secret I kept from both of you. I was at Mace album release party where I was first accosted by Puff Daddy, and it's the material's coming out soon. I'm working on that right now.
Yeah.
Well, I already got the one where I went to the record deal. That got about 7.5K likes. That was beautiful. That was good. That was good for me. So now I'm working on the next one. Got to get to 10, 15.
You're gonna have to do the as terrible as it is, like that trapped in the closet shit. You know, the joint has like a 1 through 25 videos. You're gonna have to run that whole joint telling you,
Don't
this
let it make
docu
it to
series
where
is gonna
it
get
makes that
real,
help
bro.
me.
I'm all with it, man. It's funny when I like it, bro.
I'm
There's
trying to get
nothing
the
you can do
attention of my
about it.
man Tessa. Yo, Beth, if you watching, bro, I got the satire coming, bro. Need you to throw that on. It is what it is. Let them know you got folks got your back out here in Harlem, all the way in Atlanta still. But we got your back, homie. Mister, take that going down. Pause. Not the way he want to.
It's crazy, man. But the latest on P. Diddy, I mean, as we know, his house got raided. His sons was happened to be at the house, so they got detained for a little while. Put in cuffs. The Homeland Security came through very deep, very well protected. Pause. You know what I mean? As they went in there, they found out they had some guns. Confiscated his couple phones, laptops. Also found out he had some recordings in there. Don't know what was on recording as of yet. They wasn't speaking of that, but the latest on it is that's what it is. He's still not arrested. His investigation is still pending, and I think it's going to be pending. The outcome of what's going on the videotapes and what else they found inside the house.
I mean, it was alleged some stuff on them tapes just wasn't what they wanted. It's alleged. I don't know for sure. I mean, my little digging, my little fact checking, I could be wrong. That's why I said alleged. Alleged people, it means it's a chance that it's not, it's an accusation. That's what alleged means. It's an accusation. It's not fully firm. So don't come on here trying to chop doctors, chop us down.
No, it's understood. Yeah, that's hilarious.
Some stuff because we heard CBJ is on a video or two. You know what I mean? Names are alleged.
Hold on.
Allegedly, CBJ was on it too.
You're getting two different things confused. So there's one suit or a civil suit where who is it? A guy is releasing that sort of information. He to fuel this. So they have he's the guy has the video of the Stevie J thing you're talking about, and he released a clip during I think a deposition. I think when they were explaining to go ahead and what they was going to do and explaining what was on. He was like, "This is part of what I have. This is part of the stuff that's on there." And I don't know if they released I don't know if it's like a still image or something, but something is on. But his name is all over the paperwork, though, all over the court documents that says this is one of the people who's a part of this situation and the yada, yada, yada. So it's going on it's in that. What you're saying now is what they did now is they got the hard drives taken. Oh, it disappeared. they got the hard drives out of his situation, and I don't know what they're picking up from the hard drives. I don't know if some people are alleging off the hard drive that it's, him blackmailing some people and them doing dirty, nefarious things. And some reports are going out that they're saying it's worse than that. So I don't know what that situation is, but that Stevie J thing you're talking about and everything else, that's already been proven in docs.
Okay.
Like the dude is going. There's a bunch of people involved here, and what I'm confused about is I don't know personally if this is what's fueling more of the investigation on Diddy, but I know it's not helping. Like I know it didn't. If the dude was willing to go ahead and be like, "Yo, I have all of this. I know all this info, and I'm willing to go and really," like, that's pretty damning, bro.
Yeah,
Yo.
it's not helping.
Yo, here's
I think that's the same deposition that released that Meek Mill's information. That, well, they don't release it by name; they release it by like a rapper or a rapper who used to date Nicki Minaj. I think it's in like subtext. It's like crossed out, but they show all that information towards the bottom.
Yeah, they damn sure do. That shit is real.
Yeah,
But
I think that's the
thing
same shit.
I got my conspiracy theory is, they say when you get in entertainment business, when you make it far, you done start to deal with the devil. Now,
Okay.
when you sign these deals, these alleged deals with devils, like how it goes from what I know, from what I read, you get a certain amount of time to be on top. So, and it seems like people are reaching a certain amount of time, their pinnacle, and it's time to cash that check in that you signed with this devil or these powers that be. And it looked like they gave Diddy a 20-something, 30-year run. And now it's all falling down.
Well, yeah and no, but what it is too, in order to maintain your thing, you got to keep your shit silent. You know what I mean? You can't be out there, showing the work of the devil. I mean, you could do the work of the devil, but you can't proclaim it out in public. And I'm not saying that he was like, oh, I'm out here doing this type of work, to build myself, but too much things was coming out into the open. So now we have to investigate because we can't put it under the rug for so long and so much. You know what I mean? Now that rug is a lump that everybody walking on and they tripping over that lump. Pause. You know what I mean? So yeah, no, like you get to a certain point, you got a certain amount of time, but in his sense, I think it's just that too much stuff was coming out in the open, and now it's we have to bring forth to the public X, Y, and Z. You know what I mean? And if you got your I's dotted and you crossing your T's, then you good. But if you sloppy with your shit, then certain things gonna come out. I mean, or things gonna be. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So, I love talking this with you guys. This is my favorite part. I love that you guys think this way, and I love that Jack said this is a conspiracy theory he's having. Well, this is the way he's perceiving on some of the things that's going on from there, right? Are you saying or admitting at all that you're looking past the fact that rich people do weird shit after they have a little bit too much money?
No, I'm not getting past that, but they got that weird shit. Once you start rubbing elbows with other rich people.
Yeah, this is where I go. I don't mind riding the same bandwagon of like it might be a conspiracy theory looking thing, but my thing is you don't have to dilute it with all that, or you don't have to pollute it with all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like you're saying, rubbed elbows with other weird people who do weird things with their money they obtain weirdly. You understand what I'm saying? So it goes, I don't want to overlook that. He must have learned this just like all these other rich people that aren't getting monitored, that aren't caring about all these things, all these monopolies of people who control certain aspects of life and certain aspects of things. I go, well, what do you do in your spare time? What are you doing in this situation? And sometimes this is what is coming out too that matches your theory, is going, a lot of these people are rich people. A lot of these people they do weird, are rich people who have way too much money for their lifetime. And it's like, to me, it goes, I'm not overlooking that part. Like something happened on from there. So if I ride that and I go with that train of thought, in my head, he went, now that I know I'm a part of all of these other weird dudes, I'm gonna have to start recording some of these weird ass dudes just in case this time or they try to turn against me and try to take me and kick me out of this situation. Whether it be music related or fashion related or world related, that'll lead into what you're saying. Like we don't know what information is on there. So I mean, I don't got that. I know, but the information is out there. There's a lot of weird videos that don't make sense. There's a lot of weird things that are like, why? Like, why is all these rich people always getting together and doing something that's weird? I don't get it. I don't understand. I ain't never been to a party in the hood that everybody's like sacrificing goats. Like, why are we always doing something weird, bro? I don't get it.
But then you got to understand that we never been experienced through that, and maybe it's not just money, but it's a cult. It's something like a cult. It's a
Yeah,
Illuminati.
no, I also chalk that up to boredom, bro. I think that's what it is too. When you get a lot of money, bro, you just get mad bored.
No, listen, bro. You can't say that,
Bro. A lot of them, bro. Diddy. Let's cut the jokes on Diddy. All jokes aside on Diddy, bro. How much money do you think bro? He's worth like he can pay all three of our lifetimes over, bro. Like, there's no way he doesn't have enough money to just anybody around the world $1 million. Like this, we gotta be real. He makes and in charge of a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? So when that happens, you go, yo, I get real bored. And when I get bored, you start doing weird shit with weird people and weird money.
I understand that. Now you do that with adults, you understand? But nothing takes it to a place, and I'm gonna say there's a documentary out about the Nickelodeon thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Quiet on the Set. That's another thing too.
And that's crazy, you know what I mean? I didn't get into it yet fully, but my girl
we can go ahead and talk about that next week, but I definitely
that's crazy.
Yeah.
You know, that's crazy how even Rick.
I talk about that shit Thursday,
bro.
But I got a lot of footage.
But to go into that is saying that you don't bring forth, like, you don't get thoughts like that. That's things that's in your head already. That's thing that's weird, bro. That doesn't matter about money. You know what I mean? That's the type. And then I think, you know, when you're young, like I'm saying with the Nickelodeon thing, they breed you into that thing to where either
I can explain
it, or at the time not weak minded. You went back to your mother and your father saying X, Y, and Z, and your mom and pops either A, believe you, B, accepted, you know, whatever funds that was coming from the other person. It was like, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna look the other way, you know what I mean? So it was conditioned, you know, and accepted at the time. But now, since it's like different outlets,
I can poke a hole inside of your theory right now. Do you not know who Diddy's pops was?
Yeah,
there was none of what you're saying would have related to that in his childhood. What you're forgetting is when you start making money and you start hanging around your weird friends, right? And all of your weird friends are all doing something weird. It's the same thing we get peer pressured into when we smoked our first blunt or we did something we wasn't supposed to. After a while, some of these people go, yo, all right, this is okay. I think it's all right to go ahead and go do that. So some people get convinced and brainwashed into thinking that that's okay. It don't always have to be. It's a childhood trauma. It's I was conditioned. Nah, sometimes it'd be like, yo, bro, me and 10 other millionaires. Oh, all right, I got a group of millionaires. I got a group of 10 millionaires over there, and they keep making money. All they do is make money, bro. And I can't figure out how to be in that circle. What is it that they do that every year they make in bank? And you go over there and you find out their little weird thing. You're not gonna get into it to be like, damn, I don't mind making a couple more million and couple to go do that.
Nah, but then you messing with your integrity. You know what I mean?
It don't always have to be something bad though. You know what I'm saying? Like it could be like, let's say it's insider trade, not insider trade. That's the worst part. But they all stock and bonds. They all doing some type of other business, and you go, all right. Well, if all of them are doing it, maybe it's okay to do. And then later on that you find out, let's say charity work. We always got something to say about charity work. There's certain charities that are all tax breaks. You find out, they all doing money through there, and that's how they keep money going and keep money liquidated and everything going on. You do something like that. So I'm just saying there's other levels. They don't always have to be just like 60. But if there's an option or a possibility or reason to doubt, like that's what I'm just trying to convey. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I understand that, and like I
Yeah.
said, you tend to want to be in the in crowd. You know what I mean? But there's people that don't care about
Exactly.
being in the in crowd. You know what I
Let's
mean?
be real. Is Diddy's not
But
whole thing
the percentage,
wanting to be in the cut and be in the crowd, be number one? You know what I'm saying? Like trying to. I need to go ahead and have all those friends and be there. He's a
but then,
weirdo as it is.
but then you think about it, right? So
Mhm.
you think about it. So you get to a point to where, hey, are you told that you know what you got to do X, Y, and Z to get to that platform, right? Or
Mhm.
are you just tripping and falling? You know that you are you tripping and falling to that platform, knowing that you know that door was led that like that path was led that way. You know what I mean? Like you was led on that path.
Mhm.
So it's like if you know what I mean, that you got to do crazy stuff to get rich. Are you willing to sacrifice that? You know what I mean? Are you willing to,
I think
How
you're.
bad you want to find the club?
I think it's the amount. I think you also forget like it might start off. Some people might get it. Because I feel like how a lot of these clubs start or how you get initiated is in doing something real small. You know what I'm saying? And you go, all right, you do this small thing. All right, then the next time we ask you for some, it's another little small thing. Or next time we go, it's another little small thing. Then later on in your brain, like you said, it gets conditioned where you're like, oh, it's not that all the people are okay with it. It's not that bad. Then they up it up a little step afterwards where you get comfortable. Like, all right, cool. Then you're like, well, that's kind of weird. And it's well, you already did all this other stuff. What's the problem? You start going against that and you forget that. Then after a while, after you done did that 5, 6, 7 times, depending on if it's money, fame, riches, whatever like that, what we would be talking about is the outcome of being a part of these people. Then where you forget all those morals, you know what I'm saying? It's not always that easy. It's not
I
always to be like, you just woke up one morning and be like, all right, I'm gonna be a demon. Like it
no,
sometimes,
well, I understand what you're
and
saying.
I also don't want to feel like I'm giving anybody a out for any of this shit. Neither. I,
No, but
I,
no,
I
no,
also don't want to. I
but
also don't want that to go on either.
listen, Uncle Jackie, help me out because both of you guys are gonna have to help me out with this. But
Yeah.
okay, the college sororities, right?
Uh
That,
huh.
to be honest with you, that
That's a perfect example.
you
Yeah.
understand, like
Yeah.
that right there. When you go for jobs, they ask you, are you affiliated with any
Uh-huh.
clubs, anything of that nature? So
Some of
now,
them, some of them groups will send you to places that they know. Yeah, that's
exactly, and
part
you
of it.
get a
Yeah,
job.
exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so now that's why. So again, like when I wanted to go to college, even before I got to college, when I used to see that on TV, on different world, on Cooley High,
Yeah, fraternities are cool. Yeah, of
know.
course.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Not
but
to me.
again,
Not to me.
that opened doors. I think that also that opened gateways for
The big
this type of
fraternity.
things, for this type of
Yeah.
entertainment, athlete, uh,
Yeah.
businesswoman or business person. You know what I mean? So corporate CEOs, I'm trying to say. So
Mhm.
open doors. So I think that right there is um one catering or catering fee to go into that echelon or to that degree.
Yeah. I think that's more covering of like more of the people that'll be a part of all that the little clubs and conspiracies or whatever you want to call them, maybe behind the scenes or stuff like that. But before we get too sidetracked on it, we got to remember who we're talking about here. And Diddy ain't have a lot of that stuff. He ain't have a part of that stuff. That's why I'm chalking it up to people being bored with their money and keeping weird friends, bro.
But
For me,
I
I think
I did
some of that has to do with power.
but Pete, yeah,
That,
that was power. P Diddy wasn't he didn't have money from the start. I mean, he was
No, I mean now to keep it like the best thing that we're also avoiding and not saying either is the best outlook we have is Jack might be onto something without the conspiracy theory behind it. It goes, well, people's tickets have been punched. Like it's time. Like you've ran your course. There's no way to revamp yourself. You need to go ahead and live on to the next life. Like go ahead and go do something else now. Now you can't be that top dude wherever that position may lie. Like you need to go ahead and let go. Like it happens to athletes all the time. We have a Hall of Fame for a reason, don't we? I mean, dudes know when to hang it up and be like, "All right, it's time to walk away."
Now, the reason I put conspiracy on there is because I don't want it to come off as if I'm speaking the truth or like
No.
I have the knowledge to say yes, this is ABC. You gotta
Yeah.
cover the show. You gotta cover the show.
I just meant like I didn't want it to be polluted by that neither. Like I think that's a real thing. I think that's a way we have to look at shit too. Like some people's time is just up. You're not gonna be famous forever. You're not gonna be able to do things in the dark forever. That's not gonna come to light. So it's like, you know what I mean? Whatever's the downfall of this, because we don't know what's truthful yet or what's being proven or what isn't. Whatever the case may be happens at the end of this, bro. That's how we got to look at it too.
Yeah, definitely. Because at the end of the day, we don't know yet. We just, assuming. And I don't want to take credibility away from the show, saying stuff is guaranteed, it's definite, it's 100%, and then people find out later. Man, you don't know what you talking about, B. So I don't want to do that. I want to use words like allegedly, alleged, conspiracy.
Yeah.
And sometimes I might just use this normal. This is what I think.
Word.
I just want to cover it. Make sure we cover it.
I mean, we would tell you if it's facts if we know it's facts. You know what I mean? So we try to. I mean,
I know one thing that's factual. He's a weird ass guy. Weird ass guy.
He grew up with a gangster of a dad, a hustling dad. So I ain't gonna say he ain't had no money, but he knew about making it. He knew it was sacrifice, but you ain't have to make those kind of sacrifices. He made sacrifices.
It's a lot of backstage things I guarantee you we don't know about in the music industry altogether. We don't know about the money when they share money after that, the fashion industry after that. Like, remember, he got his hands into a lot of stuff.
Yep. That's his 20 years of fame, 30 years of fame, and then you gotta go. And you're gonna go out bad.
Yep, why is it only this weird stuff? Maybe he said no to the wrong person. You know what I mean?
Yep, that's
always the like my conspiracy brain and always my like what's going on, because then you start looking at like who runs and owns music and all this stuff and how you can usually narrow it down to a few families or a few people who's in charge, and you're just like, oh.
That runs back to one set of people, brother, and that's a can of worms I'm not even going to open up. Yeah. But I mean, I'm gonna say it's the Juice Crew that runs everything. If you could pick up from that, the Juice Crew, the Jules, they the ones who run all the entertainment shit. So that's another whole other can of worms. I'm gonna avoid that.
When that starts going on and it starts going on there, I was like, damn it, man. Like,
I'm not gonna say nothing.
It also doesn't make sense neither.
How would that be?
But it also doesn't make sense neither. Like, it's a weird time. Like, no, he wasn't involved in no projects. Like, he wasn't. I don't see him doing. What was it like? What was he doing that is like, well, I need to pay attention to this. So it's like, maybe he did say no to the wrong person. Look what happens. And he was like, all right, we're gonna turn off the light now. Because also, what we also didn't cover too, and we're always police heavy on this show or in a lot of the shows we do, is the overuse of force, in my opinion, as well. Like, I don't see where it needed like a whole half army to go ahead and go start storming off on his house.
Yeah.
But like, I highly doubt there would have been a situation where either his sons would have been held up in the house and like, y'all not coming in, and it's not. I don't.
Even him,
they worth way too much money to go ahead and be like.
I think they knew he wasn't home. I think they knew he wasn't home. They knew he wasn't home, and whatever. I think he got a heads up real quick because they are still, even though he's on the run, he still has a little power. He still has connections. Somebody gave him a warning. That's why he wasn't there.
So isn't that still worse? Isn't that still worse that they showed that much power and they knew he wasn't going to be home?
Yeah, it's all for us now. That's for us to see that they really tried to get him. That's for us that we looking at the TV. Oh, they really raided his joint. They really trying to get him. Yeah, he was going along. Like, remember that Dave Chappelle skit where they had they switched reverse roles and they had the non-melanated guy. They ran to his house, shot the dog, grabbed up his wife, disrespecting him, but they
Yeah.
let the drug dealer, Dave Chappelle, he got called, hey, listen, we want you to turn yourself in, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I believe those situations really happen.
They do.
Especially if you're a billionaire like Puff.
They do.
And you know who's next? I'm going to say this before I forget. Oprah's next. Jackie said it. Oprah's next. She's a woman and she's black. We don't need you.
This is also where I go into this weird people with money situation, bro. Like, I don't
think she does shit. I think she finances it. I think she helps.
Yeah, she's buddy with. She has way too many photos together with people and way too many things where it goes. You can't explain that, bro. I don't understand that.
You gotta understand too. It also too, and we never threw this up too. This is the first time they're gonna be mentioned on anybody's show that body parts, the black market for parts.
Body parts.
Oprah had a school in Africa.
Yep, there we go. You touched the pause. Go ahead.
So he had a lot connection with Epstein and all that right there, and showcasing how they want to showcase that. Like hostile is not fake. Taken.
If we're gonna mention that, I think the problem with that one too is I think girls went missing from her school.
Yeah, they went missing and they were trying to tell on her, and nobody listened.
So, yeah, she has a lot of unexplained, and don't also put her in the black category because she done spoke against a lot of black people and went against a lot of people on there. Like,
she's black on paper. My fault.
Yeah, there you go. But I think the only thing that's saving her, because I thought the same thing when this whole Epstein thing started. I think the only thing saving her is that she knows something from having all her connections. She knows something way too valuable, and they're going, let's see where she fucks up at. She's gonna mess up somewhere, and we're gonna try to capitalize on this.
Why do you think she ain't been inside no light nowhere, anytime anywhere?
She chilling. She got her makeup off, looking crazy somewhere, scared, smoking cigarettes. Drinking vodka. No, she drinking what's the name? Straight. She drinking like I do. She drinking Johnny. Johnny Blue straight.
Oh my God.
Goddamn Sean. Damn you, Sean. What you got us into? She looking like Cleo and set it off before she got shot up with that cigarette at the end of her lip shaking. What you doing there, Sean? I told you, Sean. Damn it, Sean. Why? Why, Sean?
You stupid. Well, I know the guy that's down there. I know he don't give a fuck about this question right here. I know springtime just came around, you guys. The weather's raining on this end out here in New York. You got the sun in the background over there. But what's y'all plan for the spring? What y'all looking forward to in the summertime?
More money, more opportunity. I'm forcing my way into the industry, and I ain't play butt games. I'm not shaking hands with Harvey Weinstein, but I'm shaking hands with somebody that is of importance, and they're gonna push, pause. No Diddy, push my goddamn brand, and then I can push whoever brand I want to push, which would be Yellow Tape. But you know what I'm saying? I'm pushing my brand, man. I'm trying to, if I can, I'm trying to find me a job where I work less than 4 days. Give me 3 12s. I'm trying to dedicate my whole joint to this shit. And I want to thank them LeBron fans for being so feminine and not knowing how to take a joke. Because y'all piss me off. And thank you, Puffy, because I got another, oh boy, this one, I even find it funny. The next one I got coming up. Don't worry about it. It's coming soon, y'all. Coming soon.
He had the last one. He had me crying, bro. He had me crying. I was literally crying, bro.
That's so funny.
They love y'all know the technology yet.
Besides stickball, bro, I'm just this, man. To getting into this, man. Being healthy. That's all, man. That's it. I'm waiting for stickball. It's supposed to be right around the corner. Sunday starts off. We'll talk about a couple little things on there. See what get a couple guys going. See if I get a couple interviews going. I see what's up going on.
We will have live
games on there. We'll have some live coverage on there too.
How many games y'all play in the season?
So there's
27, 25, 27.
9 teams, I think, or 8 teams, and they play each other. Every team plays twice.
Okay, 18.
Yeah, so it's like 16 games all to them. So there's 2 fields. They run concurrently, and then so you have 4 teams on, rotate, 4 teams on, rotate, 4 teams on to the day.
So you could basically do your scouting report while other people are playing. You sitting down drinking your beer, doing whatever you doing. Boom, and then you get to watch your competition. Then you play against them. So you get
Jack,
the kind of
it's
like
literally
scout report.
it's to explain it to you. It's like playing on 109. It's like 2 109s.
Okay, yeah. I've been up
So
to
it's a
Stickball
whole
Boulevard.
yeah that whole strip. So as the game is going, you can go ahead and pay attention to
The
both. You can do
schoolyard is
both.
bigger. The
They
schoolyard
also
is bigger.
use they also use umpires as well. So there's some of the teams that aren't playing, they're umpiring the game. So you do
Yeah,
both. You can go
we
ahead
did
and
that
do
on
stats and
109
do stuff
too.
like that. Huh?
We did that on 109 too.
Yeah.
Whoever
That
wasn't playing, they
I'm a
umpired.
I'm a I'm gonna be real, bro. At first I was like, this has to be some of the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life, but
I hated
after the
umpiring.
first game I umpired first, bro, and you see, because if you do it of importance and you do it of value, you know what I'm saying? Because you go, yo, at least in my mind, I go, yo, I called a good game here. When whoever's umpiring my game, please cover first and do the same thing, and that's the respect. Like as long as you know you give a good game and everything's on there, it's always trust and goes from there. So I was against it, but now I'm literally up going for. I feel personally there should be like only umpires. Like that we should hire people that be like, no, we're only gonna be umpires
To
here.
keep
And go
it
ahead and
even.
go there. So that way it goes no biases, no matter where you are. They gotta follow a strict, code of ethics or code of conduct and
Yeah.
go ahead and go from there. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm all for that. I'm willing to I unfortunately, to admit, I don't want to throw no bias out there. My pops to the president, I've even told him, hey, if you ever feel like you want to start something like that, I'm willing to forfeit my year and go ahead and dedicate it to either teaching umpires, learning to be the umpire, or learn or running this side of things, or at least leading this side of things, so someone takes over and goes that way too. Because it's like, I think that devalues the game sometimes, because that's a lot of the things we be missing out on, and a whole bunch of shit we could cover from there. But if we can get that sorted out, it'd be that's fire, bro. It's a whole Sunday. You be good. You be having nothing but fun.
It definitely is fun. I just didn't like umpiring because I don't want to stay. I want to play. And I mean, I called my game even. It was me. I can't forget who first base was, but it was me, Charlie Diaz.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to walk up to him like, yo, bro, this, that, and the third. Like, he helped me out and all that, but
Mm-hmm.
he also told me where I made my mistake. So I ain't never wanted to umpire again because,
That
I mean,
happens,
I
bro.
don't think it changed the outcome, but I just didn't want to make that mistake.
But now think about it. Now, if you do that, and the problem usually will be, let's say it's 9 of us, we all together. Not to hijack the show, excuse me, Doc. But if
No.
there's 9 of us, we all playing, and everybody leave, and then there's only us 3 left, and you feel that way, I feel the way I do, and Doc don't know stickball. How the fuck is that gonna be a fair game? How is that gonna be? How is that gonna be real? Because Doc gonna be the one confused. He's gonna come to me, and then I'm gonna be like, "All right, hold on. Let me see if Jack feels the same way I feel, and I'll give you a correct answer on what the rules should be." And Jack is like, "Bro, honestly, I'm just here so I don't get fined, bro. I don't really care whether or not I'm here. So it was fair. I'll call it fair. I'm good." And it's like, damn, I don't
Yeah,
know.
no, exactly the game. But that's how it be, especially if you don't want to, because they kind of make you, not forcefully, but it's like, come on, B, everybody has to do this at least once for this season. And it's like, all right, it's just your turn. I called a fair game. It's just something happened, and I walked to Charlie, and I guess I talked a little too loud, and then the other team heard it.
Oh, I love it, man. We get now. It's beautiful. They get the just like in regular baseball, they go ahead and yo. They'll get a little chance to argue their little side, and then they be like, yo, there's a challenge. As soon as the challenge comes, the umpires get together, and then we'll have our little. As my thing, I love it, bro, because you've been a part of it, and Doc, I know you've been a part of anything confrontational on sports where it's just but listen, bro, but yo, listen, oh, you heard that we getting together? You can't. This got to stop. Like this stops now. Like I don't want to give you a warning and I don't want to eject you out. Like don't like this stops now. Let us talk. Let us have our talk from here. As soon as we make our decision, you accept that decision, you let it go. Some dudes let you talk to them afterwards. Like me, I'll go ahead and be like, oh, we could talk. We could chat it up and we could talk. But as soon as you start getting rah-rah back up again after we made the decision, I'm done, bro. You gotta go. I'm that type. I'm with it. Like I'm not gonna do that because I also hate a game that's like either marred in controversy where like, damn, that's messed up. I didn't get a chance or whatever, or a dude will feel like dude is being unbiased and then goes on from there or being disrespectful and wants to go ahead and be comfortable. Like it don't need to be that way, bro.
Yeah,
This game doesn't need to be an hour long because you want to think something happened. Like it's done, it's cold, it's done for. Keep moving. Let's go ahead and keep going.
Yeah, man. That shit interesting, bro. Definitely interesting.
Yeah, man.
And like you said, maybe it should be a division for the umpires, just alone umpire. You know what I mean? So that way,
man. I mean, it sounds because I'm a lot of people. Honestly, most of the time I talk to people feel kind of like Jack feels, and I just be like, bro, I just do it because I don't want to be the only nigga not doing it. Like I don't really, you know, a lot of people do know the rules, but I don't see a lot of dudes like me. Like I tell people, whatever team I'm a part of, whenever time I'm umpiring, I have first base. That's it. There's the two places that get called the most on the most calls is first base and home plate. If you don't want to do home because you can't argue with nobody, don't take home. Go to third or go to the outfield, bro. Because that third you only got to be like, all right, let me just wait here till something happens to third base. Like you don't have to really care too much and go be there. But like I take it for real, so I'm like, nah, bro. Like this is what it is. I don't like calling nothing against the line. Especially being a lefty, bro, I'm always pulling everything. So I need the fair call.
Yeah.
So that it wasn't on the line.
Here's my blown call. It wasn't a blown call. It was actually Lopez, Eddie.
That's
Eddie
so
had,
funny.
Eddie's a speed demon. He's a fucking speed demon. He's 0 to 60 in 1.5 seconds. He jumped all the way over second base. Did not touch it. So I went to Charlie like, yo, what do I do? He didn't touch second base, which I should have shut the fuck up, which I didn't know. Just let it go. And that's what Charlie's like, yeah, but we don't really say anything about it. You let, if the other team catches it, then it is what it is. But I call myself being fair, like he stepped second base. He's out. But somebody else, they heard me and they got the ball and they ran to second base out.
So I feel like I was around this and I feel like I was either a part of this or I was around this. I feel like I remember this. I wish I would have been a part of that conversation because I would have been like, wait a minute, you saw this happen. You know this happened. Yes. And I called him out. Then that's in the Bronx, this is why we'd have our conversation and then I'll go, okay, so you feel wrong because you said it out loud. All right.
Right.
The only thing we would need to check technically would be if a person doesn't touch the base and goes to third and goes and transfer, is the person out or is it part of that? So I go, if it's nothing on that and the person still plays the ball, they played the ball. That's it. Like there's nothing you can do about it. If you didn't know the rule, you didn't know that. That's the call, bro. That's the rule, and that's it, bro. There's nothing you can do about it.
Yes.
So your base runner next time to not be running over bases.
Yo, Eddie was mad as hell. I skipped the base, Jack. Ed, you skipped the base, bro. You jumped right over, bro. You're running 2,000 miles an hour, bro. You ran right over.
He's trying to baseball run on the bases.
Yeah, and then the base is flat. It's not like it's a bag where you feel. No, it's
kind
flat,
of on the
bro.
ground. It's chalk.
Over it. Yeah, you ran over. No, we was inside. We was in the park. We was in the school.
Funny. Okay.
Yeah, he ran right over the base, and I felt bad because I'm like, damn, this nigga heard me. I can't remember his name, but he heard me. And he ran right over and stepped on the deck. Made me feel dumb as hell.
You're good, man. I'd have been right with you. I'd be like, yo, you don't worry about it either.
Yeah,
I can't wait for that, bro. I don't know nothing else for the summertime. I don't, besides health, handball, and stickball. That's all for the meantime, man.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Try to get healthier. Probably try to since it's different at my job now, I could probably quit bogeys again for certain now. And yeah, I want to get back into sports, and I'm not coaching nobody. I'm playing.
let me know, man, so we can throw you in a game when you come up here.
Yeah, I need to make a visit soon.
Definitely.
Word. Yeah, man. I see we a little bit past the hour stage. I know everybody, gotta
I'm
get
paying attention to it. But it's fun. Like I said, it's so fun, man. Every time you come on this motherfucker, it's like
Mm-hmm.
I wish there was more time. I wish I could, I be wanting to call out. I want to go late, but I don't, put myself in such a jam. I don't even think I could be late no more. So,
All right, so that one we'll definitely call it on this one.
yeah, we definitely gotta do
See,
it.
I can't wait till next week, guys.
Yo,
oh
facts.
yeah, definitely,
Yo,
definitely.
thanks for joining. It was a good show as always, man.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for everybody that stopped by, Miss Brinson, Angel Hall,
Everybody. Bird.
Deja. I don't know who Deja is, but yeah, they oh, that's my daughter. My bad. Yeah.
No, you didn't say that. I thought you were joking.
You had the argument before. She's definitely about to argue with you when you get off live now.
What you didn't know what happened, bro? She called me at 6 o'clock talking about dad, this, that, and that. I'm like, baby, I'm about to get on the show. Like my show starts at 6 o'clock.
It's terrible.
You got a show today, Daddy? What?
Terrible.
You supposed to be my number one supporter. Like, come on now. I'm not married right now. You know what I mean? So
And so now you didn't even remember it was her. Look at that. Now she's about to argue with you at the end of this.
Oh,
I'll see y'all later.
Oh,
Next week, fellas, hold it down.
I love my kids, though. Everybody know I love my kids. Shout out to Uncle Jackie for stopping by, leaving the comment as well. I'm cold. I don't know.
All right,
fun.
guys.
Thank you, host. Appreciate y'all, man.
You good, Jay?
Yo, word. Thanks to Jay, man. Jay always got, took his time out every week to stop by, and host the show with me, and I appreciate it. Thank you for waking up out dead and now coming and stopping by. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was knocked out early as well, bro.
I was dead.
Yo, I mean, did you see Miss Brinson came by, right?
Yeah, I shouted out. I said, what's up? I'm glad you dropped through. Appreciate you. Yellow tape. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Send them over.
Thanks, everybody. And till next week, we out.
Y'all be good.